Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Way Out is Through, episode 30, part of my almost daily series of thoughts, ideas, and reflections that keep me going each day. Sorry, I have missed a couple days this week. It's been a combination of procrastination and busyness. I just had a lot on my mind. I had a bunch of this was a pretty big week for me. So I was reached out to for a huge media thing next week. I'm going to possibly be on some nationwide news in another nation, so that's going to be really cool. Then I had now this news story came out, and that was huge. About almost 500,000 people saw that. Then I went and had an NPR podcast come out yesterday, and that was really fun. The Kind World podcast. Yasmin Amir, the reporter, is fantastic. She's just been a great mentor. So it's been a little hard to get, and it's just been my procrastination. I could have done it, but I was just kind of lazy. So anyway, I love you all. Thanks for all your love, support, and sticking with me. So anyway, today's episode is going to be about confronting the things that make you afraid. Sometimes when you go doing all this and you're coming out with your talk, like for me, when I'm talking about my things, and I'm even with my honesty that I have, where I have this policy where I am trying to be as honest as possible and just open up to everybody. There are still some things that I find, and in particular my wife finds them because she's the one that notices, that when I come to a certain area, I avoid talking about details because I'm either ashamed or afraid, or it's too painful, or whatever that is. And I have a hard time seeing that, but my wife Becky, she sees it all the time. And she points it out to me and says, that's where you need to push more. That's the spot you need to touch more. The one that you think you are afraid of. That's exactly where you need to touch. And she's right, because the way out is through. The only way I'm going to get through any of this is to go right through it. So I have been trying to find those spots and dig deeper into it. And it's hard, especially at the stage I am, because all my surface demons are wide out in the open. Like, I don't have any real secrets very much, but everybody has some, and there's some deeper ones that are hard to come to grips with sometimes. And it's a big journey of self-discovery, and I feel like if my personality, if you look at like the ground, and I was to shovel the top of the ground just to dig a little bit of personality, I'm about 8.5 feet deep now, past grave distance. So I'm way deep. I'm about to hit bedrock if I keep going further, because it's pretty intense. But it's really worth it. And I keep going by keep telling myself that the benefits outweigh any negatives, because they do. Like, the positives just keep coming, and the way that the message connects with people, of telling people that you need to give love to people who you feel deserve it the least, it's transformative. So I just want to say that if you're facing your own fears, and if you're having worry about whether or not you can come forward with something, come out a little bit. Go talk a little bit. Maybe even talk to one person. Maybe even talk to yourself in the mirror, and then move forward from that. Use the other philosophies I've talked about in these series about how move one step at a time, and just move a little bit today, then a little bit tomorrow, then a little bit more the next day. And if you keep on doing that, when you look back, you're going to have moved a long way. So, also, yesterday was a huge day for me that I didn't realize until the end of the afternoon. It was my 1 anniversary. Yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of my weight loss surgery. I had gastric sleeve surgery on April 23rd of 2018. Excuse me. Nose itch. Gastric sleeve surgery on April 23rd, 2018. I went from my highest, I've talked about this before, from my highest of 468. My surgery at time, I was 392. This morning, I'm 286. So I was down to the 270s, low 270s, but I gained up a little bit, but I'm trying to keep that under control. Walking a bunch. I walked 9 miles yesterday, so that was good. But yeah, I didn't even realize it till the end of the day that yesterday was my 1 anniversary, and it was the 1-year anniversary of me making my most life-altering, physically changing surgery. Because what they did is, gastric sleeve there's two different kinds of gastric surgery. There's gastric bypass, where it takes out almost all the stomach. Then there's gastric sleeve, where it leaves like a banana. And so like a banana shaped, like just a banana shaped for my stomach. And that's the surgery that I had. And so it has been a massive, massive benefit. So if you're considering it, I am a big advocate of doing that because it helped me. Anyway, I love you all. I posted another video up today that's a little different. I would love to see you guys' feedback because it's completely different than anything I've done before. And I just want to hear what you guys think. So I'll talk to you later. Please like, share, and subscribe. Smash that notifications button. And remember, you are not alone.